Hello, everybody, it's Slushy, and today we're finally going to be finished talking about the Black Christmas films. Oh boy, I'm so glad. Seriously, I am. I'm glad to get done with this series and have them out on my channel finally after all these years. But Black Christmas 2019.
Friend.
I will bring you to your knees. There's someone in the house.
This is a very different film from the first two films. I just want to say before I even get any further into this review, it's nothing like the first two films. It's very much its own film. It basically just has the namesake, and that's about it. It just takes the name, and everything else about it is completely original, and I think it's better for it, you know? I think that this film succeeds in not trying to do what the last two films did. Instead of redoing what those films did, it decides, you know, what the hell? Why redo the same concept when we could just sort of do our own thing? And it has a message to it, too. And I think a very powerful message. A lot of people disagree with me on this, but I'll still stand true to this until the day I die. Black Christmas 2019 is a very important film for a lot of, you know, growing teenagers to see. I feel like this film, yeah, you know, a film's not going to exactly change somebody. You know, if there's a rapist out there, I doubt he's going to watch Black Christmas 2019 and be like, well, shit, I probably shouldn't rape people anymore. You know, he's still going to be a piece of shit and probably do it anyways. But the fact is that this film, I feel like it can, because teenagers still have growing minds and stuff. So movies and stuff they see can often shape their ideas and ideals and stuff like that. So I feel like this film, if the right people see it, can easily change them. And I feel like women especially who are growing as well, they should definitely watch this. This should definitely be a film that a teenage girl should watch. Because, like I said, it shows you what's wrong and what's right and stuff, and that, you know, men treating you a certain way isn't right. Like, you shouldn't just back down and take it. Like, you should, you know, tell them and show them, look, you can't control me, you know, I'm my own person. What the fuck are you doing? So I love that. This film has a very strong message about that. And at the same time, I feel like it's also, the fact that people say that they can't watch it because of that kind of scares me. It makes me wonder why people have such a problem with that message in it. Because I feel like a lot of people say that because they have that message that they're saying that all men are bad. And I feel like if you feel that way, you're taking the message the exactly wrong way. And it's almost like you're being offended by the fact that they're talking about this. Me, myself, I find it amazing that they have this in the movie. And even if that is a problem for you, I don't see how you couldn't enjoy the rest of the movie, because it's still a damn fun slasher movie. You know, with the social mess commentary aside, it has a really good slasher movie. There's a lot of really good music, a lot of really good creepy moments. The Black Mask character that they have. I initially thought, I gotta say, I thought the movie was going to be very different. Like, it was just going to be one guy wearing that mask, but as it goes on, you realize that it's a whole group of people, you know? So that's pretty fucking cool, you know? I really love what they did with it. Again, it's not what I expected, and that's honestly for the better, because what I expected was kind of simple. It was basic. It was just a super, you know, small idea about a killer going after these sorority girls, and that was it. But the story that they have for this is significantly better than anything I could have ever imagined. So good job, April Wolf and Sofia Takal. You guys did amazing. I love what you did with the film. Again, it surpassed what I ever thought you guys were going to do with it. So, dude, like I said, the message in this film is beautiful. Like I said, I think all teenage girls should see this. I think everybody should see it for real, because it has a really good message to it. And a message that some people will probably learn from, to be honest. So, and again, if you feel like this movie's hating on men, then you got the wrong idea. This film doesn't hate on men. It hates on the bad men. You know, the men who are rapists and who hate on women and abuse women. That's who it's hating on. So if you have a problem with the fact that they have that message towards the bad men, why do you have a problem with it unless you are yourself a bad man? You know, somebody who does ugly shit to women. That's just terrible. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. If you, like, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't understand how you could be offended by this movie. I really don't. If you've done nothing wrong, you shouldn't be bothered by this whatsoever. You know, unless you're just somebody who just didn't like the movie. That's a valid reason to not like the movie. But if you say you don't like the movie because of that, little weird and sketchy. But either way, I think this is a terrific film. It's not as good as far as entertainment-wise as Black Christmas 2006 in 1974, but as its own film, it's a pretty darn good, meaningful film too. So I really love it, man. I don't know what to say. It's nothing like the other two films, but for what it is, it's way better than anything I could have ever imagined. So Black Christmas gets a 9 out of 10 for me. I think it's a pretty darn good film. You know, it's not perfect, has its faults. A lot of the scenes were just kind of ruined by being cut short or just being blatantly set up. You know, some of the scenes feel like they're just thrown together for scares. And I just don't like when that happens. I like seeing scares, you know, sort of be developed, not just, you know... some of it just didn't make any sense. Some of it was really smart. Like, there's a few scenes where I was like, oh, shit, they're going to try to get me with the jump scare. No. Okay, whatever. And then later on, they hit me with it, and I'm like, oh, okay, so there it is. You know, so I like that. I like when a movie tries to trick you a little bit. Like, you know, whenever they're in a movie and, you know, someone ducks down from a mirror, you think there's going to be something back there, and then there's nothing. So you're like, oh, okay. And then a few moments later, jump scare, and you're like, holy shit. Did not see that coming. Saw it coming a minute ago. Not now. That shit's smart, and I love it. So good job, Sophia Takal and April Wolf. You guys did amazing. Love Black Christmas 2019. Slushy stamp of approval for whatever it's worth. Let me know what you guys thought of this film and the other two Black Christmas films down below. Hit like if you enjoyed this. Subscribe if you're not already. Hit the bell to get notified anytime I make a video or stream. Keep up to date with the channels. There's some crazy going on, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.